Dorothy back with another live stream. Today we're talking iced teas, iced tea lattes, Italian sodas, traditional, not so traditional. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a wild ride. There's so many things in front of me that you will see soon. I think we should start off with a nice refreshing Italian soda because that's what I want to drink. So I'm going to grab some things. Hang tight. A cup. I'm also going to wash my hands. I forgot that crucial step. How have you guys been? It's been a while. So, we're back again with our live stream. We've got Addie on the keyboard over here, so if you have any questions, fire them off in the comments, and we'll get to answering those as quickly as possible. There is a little bit of the delay between when you ask the question and when it gets communicated to me to when I answer it, so just bear in mind, we're not trying to ignore you. It may just be a moment. I'm going to get some fixins. This says hate. How are you guys doing? Miss you so much.
She said the grandbabies are growing like crazy.
Oh, your sweet grandbabies are going to be so big next time we see them. I can't wait to make more iced hot chocolates. It's going to be awesome. I've got my cup of ice here. I'm going to make blackberry because I think that one would be really tasty. And that's like a real like summer flavor. If you guys hadn't noticed, this is like my springtime. This is springtime Dorothy. I've got a flower shirt with short sleeves. So you know the weather is nice. So as mentioned before, I'm using the Monin Blackberry syrup. There's two reasons I want to use this one. A, because it's delicious, and B, because with the non-traditional method, which is the one I'm going to make right now, it won't curdle. When you're making the traditional Italian soda, the big difference is that you put in coffee creamer into your cup. So that sometimes can react with some of the more tart syrups, which is a little bit of a bummer. So we put the syrup in here and the ice into our cup, and then I'm just going to top it up with club soda. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, you guys, look how beautiful that is. It's light, refreshing. It's going to be fantastic. I'm going to give it a stir. What? Yum! Oh my gosh, that's so good. Holy smokes. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. So that's the not so traditional, like the I would say, North Americanized version maybe. Who knows? Anybody, if you have the history of Italian sodas, put it in the comments. I'm gonna make the traditional style now. Really, really close to the same thing. But watch carefully, there are some key differences. One second. No audio? I don't know how to fix that. Can you hear it if you turn that volume up on that computer?
Let's just double check here.
For the traditional one, I'm going to use watermelon. Sorry, I'm just trying to look into, we might be having an audio issue, so we're just double checking, trying to figure out what's going on there.
I can hear it.
Alright, so sounds like we've got volume on our computer. If you are having any other issues though, let us know. We can see if, again, we don't know if that's on our end or not. Alright, so with the classic watermelon, we're going to try it again. And, whoops, that's way too much. Similar syrup ratios to our other drinks. I like to make these just a little bit sweeter because I'm not a big club soda fan. But usually what we do is we'll put 1/4 of an ounce per 8 ounces of drink, approximately. If you guys have the Monin syrup at home and you have the pump as well, that's just one pump is 1/4 ounce. Or if you have a shot glass, I mean, novelty shot glasses work just as well as functional shot glasses, so you don't have to have the lines on it for it to. And I'll pop another can. I'll grab my other goodies here. Alrighty. So, Addie, can you see the counter?
What's right?
Can you see the counter on the, like where the drink is?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure you guys can see the counter because introducing the cream is a little bit of a delicate process. So I left a little bit more room in this one because when you put the cream in, it can kind of fizz. You're going to need a spoon and coffee creamer. The heavier the cream you use, I actually learned this recently when I was cooking some delicious food. Apparently, the heavier the cream you use, the less likely it is to curdle. Don't quote me on that, I'm not a super chef. But, you know, maybe science has reasons for that. All right, so I'm gonna pour this into the spoon and then I'm gonna slowly tip the spoon into the drink and then start stirring it. And fingers crossed for me, you guys, that it doesn't curdle. Awesome. So that's a successful Italian soda. You can see it's nice and creamy looking. You'd be able to tell right away if it curdled. It would have, instead of being like white, it would have like little white chunks in it and then it would be kind of clear between the chunks. We're not looking for that. And then the best part, whipped cream! Fresh made in-house, delicious vanilla cream. It's gonna be so awesome. You gotta really shake it up. This is the home workout part. And then put it on top. Ta-da! Another delicious traditional Italian soda, a la Cuppers. All right, put that over there for now. Do you want Italian soda? Watermelon?
Oh, that sounds so tasty.
Alrighty. So now that we've got those refreshing drinks out of the way, I'm just going to tidy up my drink area and then we'll get on to our first iced tea. I hope you guys are all staying in. You've got maybe some plans for the long weekend. I was realizing that also time is kind of weird right now, so like I didn't know that we were closed tomorrow, which makes sense. It's Good Friday, so if any of you guys have orders that you want to get in, that you want over the weekend, feel free to call those in right now or order on the website. We also are having, we will still be open Saturday, so we'll still be delivering on Saturday and taking orders on that day as well through phone or through online. The best part, I guess, right now about ordering online, which is new, is everyone that orders online is getting entered into our April draw. Those of you who know that we have a draw every month. It's usually about $200 value, and you usually enter that in-store. However, the in-store part of our store is closed, so anyone who orders online during this time, during April, they're going to get entered into that April draw, which is to be determined. It's going to be awesome. Like, we know that first off. But, yeah, keep that in mind, you guys, if you have orders. The other thing, too, that we're doing is if you have any special occasions coming up and you're not able to visit your loved ones face-to-face, I know it's really hard, we are doing gift baskets. So you can call in and order a gift basket from us. We can deliver that for, like, birthdays, anniversaries, babies, you name it. We've got stuff for everybody. It's going to be fantastic. All right. So you have a few different options when you're thinking of iced teas. First off, like I always go, my first thought is always to sun teas. So I think of something like this, which is a 4Life tea thing. So you got like a huge tea strainer, and you can stick that in the sun and water for like the whole day, and it'll get delicious. Or there's something like the Bodum one, where you can put tea mix in here, and like you can put your teas and other infusibles in here. So you can put like basil, blueberries, lemonade, whatever you want. Do a concoction. There's also things like this one where you can brew your tea and it's got a pressure plate in the bottom, so you can put it over top of your cup once it's done and you just let it cool, or you can pour it over ice that way, which is really nice. I like that option as well. I do like our old classic that we have here, which is the Monin iced tea syrups. This one is raspberry. We have raspberry, peach, mango, and lemon iced tea. You can mix and match too, which is awesome. I am currently working my way through a bottle of peach syrup at home. Super delicious, big fan. And you could totally mix that with like slices of lemon or put some berries in there, it'd be delicious. If any of you guys have never made sun tea before, I recommend putting in a little bit more tea than you would normally use. And be aware that it's like, if you've ever been to the States or you've ever traveled somewhere where you ask for iced tea, you're gonna get like unsweetened cold tea. And it's gonna be more like that. So if you normally like a sweeter tea with your iced tea, you might just have to add a little bit of one of our sweeteners or a little bit of sugar to get it to taste, or maybe some juice. But I would start with herbal teas if you don't like that kind of tanniny black tea flavor. So I pulled a couple that could work really well. The hibiscus berries one I really like. And the other one that I really like is the mulled market spice, which normally we associate as like a Christmas drink, kind of like a spiced apple cider sort of flavor. But as an iced tea, it's amazing. And you can mix it with apple juice. It's so good. And we have both of these online at our store. It's fantastic. Are there any questions?
Not so far. Just everyone's saying everything looks so tasty and yummy.
Oh, awesome. I know, I'm very glad to finally have like cold drink weather. It's been a long haul. I wish you guys could smell this mulled market spice. It smells so good. Like a big jar right here. Smell this, you guys. It smells of cloves and spices. It's got a little bit of like licorice going on in there. Ooh, dang. Feel free to shoot us off any questions, even if you don't catch the live stream. We will be watching the comments, answering these questions, and we'll try and make sure to put up some of those recipes that we talked about in the description of the video as well, so you'll have those options for later. We miss you a lot. We're really thankful for your support right now. Thanks so much for calling in your orders. You can hear we're roasting in the back right now. We're still keeping London Road Market and both Save On Foods fully stocked of our coffees. They're super fresh. We're restocking those guys like every week with huge orders, so you're getting the fresh whether you're getting it from here or from somewhere else. And again, we really appreciate that business. I hope you guys are all staying safe. Enjoy your Easter long weekend. And if there's no other questions, I think this is going to be a short one. I'll sign off.
Alrighty. Awesome.
Mwah! I love you.